Hello NFTE teachers! In this series of videos, we are going to cover all expectations, supports, resources, and procedures of the competition season for NFTE Chicago. Of course, if you have any questions at any point, reach out and I'll be happy to help. So we're going to start on the Google site for the NFTE Chicago Metro program. Here on the OIF page, we have our program dates that have been here all year, and that at the very bottom here you can see that we are in April, moving through the Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge series. So the dates can be found there, as well as at the competition tab. So when we get over to the competition tab, we'll scroll past Fast Pitch, as we are already done with that, and then we will get to our NFTE Chicago Regional Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge series. So the NFTE competitions have many different stages and procedures, and so let's look at the full scale. First, zooming all the way out, looking at what NFTE classrooms are doing nationally. So all NFTE classrooms across the nation in April are doing their classroom competitions. Moving into May, each region is going to have its Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge series, which includes a quarterfinals, a semifinals, and a finals. Then in October, our students from across the nation will get together for the National Youth Entrepreneurship Challenge. So let's break down Chicago's regional structure next. Again, this is all just on your competitions page at the Google site, so feel free to review this at your leisure as well. So again, all throughout April, we have those classroom competitions where all students present, and you're going to receive some guidance in a future video and through the resources on this site about how to format that classroom competition. And one presentation from each period will advance. And again, we'll take a look at that in a little more detail in just a moment. The advancement gets you to the NFTE quarterfinals, where students will then compete against businesses from across the region. So that's all of our schools in the Chicago metro area. At this date, 6 presentations will advance to the semifinals, which is on the same day, so May 2nd is our quarterfinal semifinal day. Those 6 semifinalists will present to new judges, and then 3 presentations will be selected to advance to the regional finals. The regional finals are on May 15th, and at the regional finals, those final 3 will compete for prize money, but also those bids to New York City, all expense trip paid. Our first and second place winners will be competing in the national competition, and our third place winner will represent Chicago in the global showcase the following March. All right, so classroom competitions. We are expecting that all programs are going to hold a classroom pitch competition. So a big part of this program is making sure that students are given the opportunity to pitch. Teachers who are responsible to plan and facilitate this classroom competition. NFTE is there to assist, certainly in the planning through support calls or through Slack, any of the ways in which we normally communicate. And if you do have 3 or more sections, NFTE can engage a little bit more in depth with helping you to plan and facilitate those competitions because they get a little more complex. So we're really aiming for 100% representation at the regional quarterfinals this year. We want to see students from all of your programs. But most importantly, when we're looking at the educational aims of our program, all students are expected to present by the end of the year to you for a grade, hopefully for an audience in your school. So here you'll see that we have the How It Works PDF that you can click right into from the Google site. And this is going to break down how your classroom competitions will move into the regional series and then through our Chicago regionals here. So to put it all together in kind of one statement, every section that you teach gets 1 automatic advancement, right? So this chart breaks down for us the teachers who teach one section here, so their first place winner advances automatically. So we have 13 of our quarterfinal slots taken by this means. We have 3 teachers who teach 2 sections, so they get 2 advancements, either the first place in each of their section or first and second overall. That's totally up to you teachers. So we'll get 6 students there. Following the same logic all the way through, 3 sections is 3 advancements, either 3 first places or the first through third overall. 4 sections, same logic, right, for Brittany and for Daniel. That gives us 37 quarterfinals advancements through first place winnings. Then we have 5 wildcards. The wildcard procedure has its own leaflet and also its own video, so we'll talk about that later. But that brings us to a total of 42 quarterfinalists. So looking at what that quarterfinals day is going to look like. This is that May 2nd day. So our competitors will be split up into 6 different competition rooms where 7 different businesses will compete head-to-head against each other. Judges in these rooms will be trained by NFTE, so they will all be looking for the same things. And that's really important. We do train the judges at the national level to make sure that students are all receiving the same judgment and are elevating to the next level on an even playing field with each other. So one business plan indicated by this arrow with the 1 is going to advance from each of these 6 rooms. And that is how we choose our 6 semifinalists. Those 6 semifinalists will be narrowed down into 3 finalists. Our 3 finalists will, on top of receiving prize money, first and second place will go to nationals. Third place will be our global showcase representative. So that is just a snapshot of how it all works. And our next video will be about how to get started with your planning. Thanks.